After 20 years at Liverpool Football Club, I'll be leaving at the end of the season.
Breaking news. Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Scouse king of assists and outside-the-boot physics, has decided that 20 years at Liverpool was enough character development. He's now entering his Real Madrid arc. That's right. Trent is packing his boots, his curls, and his entire Scouse identity for the Spanish capital. Because what screams pushing yourself out of your comfort zones more than joining the most comfortable club on earth? Let's dive into the drama, delusion, and deep sighs coming out of Merseyside this week. 1. The exit. From Scouse dream to Spanish siesta. Trent confirmed it on X. Not hugs and kisses, but the other X, the one formerly known as Twitter. He's leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. 20 years, 349 games, 7 trophies. And still, the man said, I fancy something new. Like Liverpool is a job at Tesco, and Madrid is his gap year in Ibiza. And let's not ignore the irony. Trent spent 2 decades perfecting his Scouse accent, only to end up in a dressing room where Vamos replaces all right lad. The man who once pinged crossfield passes at Anfield in the rain will now be playing under a roofless stadium sun, where the only thing hotter than the weather is the press if you misplace a pass. It's like transferring from Hogwarts to a telenovela, magical in its own way, but wildly different homework. Trent's statement read like a breakup text. It's not you, it's me. I just need to grow. Also, I'm dating someone else now. His name is Florentino. He said it was the hardest decision of his life, which, fair. Leaving the city that made you a legend for the club that made McManaman and Owen, less so. And let's not ignore the drama. The announcement came after Liverpool clinched their 20th title. Talk about thanks for the memories. I'm off to chase another Champions League with the X. Real Madrid out here shopping for fullbacks like they're ordering tapas. Yes, we'll have a bit of Alphonso Davies and one fresh Trent, please. Gracias. 2. Liverpool fans. The 5 stages of grief. Scouse edition. Some fans are heartbroken, others are lighting candles and pretending he's on loan. And then you've got the angry ones comparing him to McManaman like it's 2003 all over again. One moment he's kissing the badge. Next moment, he's probably learning Spanish slang for outside of the boot assist. And let's talk about the denial phase. Some fans are still convinced this is all a PR stunt. Like Trent is going to whip off a Real Madrid shirt mid-announcement to reveal I'm staying la underneath. There are Reddit threads running full-blown conspiracy theories involving coded goal celebrations, Morse code tweets, and the lunar cycle. It's less football analysis now and more FBI investigation, with YouTube thumbnails like Trent's eyes said he's staying, slow it down at 0.25x speed. One user on X said Trent's legacy is tarnished. Bro, he's not an oil painting, he's just moving to Madrid. Fans are hurt because Trent once said he was just a normal lad from Liverpool. Yeah, well now he's just a normal lad from Liverpool joining a club where normal lads get benched by Danny Carvajal. Some are mad he's leaving on a free transfer like this is Football Manager and they forgot to renew his contract. Others are doing conspiracy theories. He celebrated too passionately against Leicester. That meant he was staying. Mate, calm down. He also celebrated when he passed his GCSEs. It's not that deep. This is the same energy as being dumped after a holiday and saying but we held hands on the beach. 3. Arne Slot. Inheriting the drama. Arne Slot just arrived, fresh from Feyenoord, and within a few weeks his vice-captain goes, hey coach, by the way, I'm leaving at the end of the season. Good vibes though. Imagine starting a new job and on day 1 your top employee tells you he's already got another offer. Arne Slot blinked twice in Dutch. Slot apparently told Trent to finish on a high. Translation, win the title, smile for the camera, and don't post beach pics from Madrid until June. Slot probably thought he was inheriting Liverpool 2.0. Instead, he's playing footballers Infinity War. Half the squad renewing, half dusting off their passports. Poor Slot probably spent the international break drawing tactical diagrams on a whiteboard, only to have Trent walk in like, yeah, none of that matters. I'm out in June. It's like buying a house and the kitchen sink immediately files for relocation to Spain. Welcome to English football, Arne. Here's your chaos starter pack. 4. The Real Madrid deal. Basically already done. So is Trent actually going to Real Madrid? Well, unless he wakes up with amnesia and thinks he's Cafu, the move is practically a done deal. Reports say it's been agreed since January. Fabrizio Romano has it tattooed on his forearm at this point. Here we go again. At this point, the only thing more certain than Trent's move is Real Madrid winning the Champions League with vibes and last-minute chaos. Spanish media already have welcome montages ready, featuring dramatic music, black and white childhood photos, and B-roll of him staring thoughtfully at the Bernabeu. Meanwhile, Liverpool fans are refreshing his Instagram stories like they're trying to catch him slipping. He liked a post from La Liga's official account. It's happening. Yes, Sharon, we know. Trent going to Madrid isn't even a rumor anymore. It's a scheduled event, like a dentist appointment, but with more silverware. If he backs out now, Real Madrid might declare war. Perez doesn't do ghosting. Ask Mbappe. Spanish media already designed the jersey reveal graphic. All that's left is Vinicius dancing next to him during the photo shoot. Madrid now has a Scouser in the team. Somewhere Owen is clapping alone in a dark room. 5. The divide. Scouse heart versus football reality. Some fans are furious, others are philosophical, and a few are just trying to cope with memes and bad Photoshop edits of Connor Bradley. Some fans are caught in a spiritual tug-of-war trying to boo and clap at the same time, like emotional multitasking. They're saying things like, "I support his decision, but I'll never forgive him," which is the football version of "I'm not mad, just disappointed." Meanwhile, Twitter wars rage on, with one half yelling traitor, and the other half crafting goodbye tributes with Coldplay instrumentals. It's like watching a family fight at a wedding. Tears, hugs, and someone flipping a table because someone else mentioned Madrid. Chris Sutton said Trent has every right to leave. That's the same guy who thinks VAR is a good idea, so, grain of salt. One fan tweeted, "He's 26, not 36. True, but emotionally, the fan base just aged a decade. Then there are the realists. It's modern football. Players move on. Yeah, okay, but when it's your Scouse prince moving to Madrid, that logic hits different. Some fans are already coping by hyping up Connor Bradley. It's giving new haircut after breakup energy. Meanwhile, another fan tweeted, "We're losing a generational talent for nothing," which is also how it felt watching Naby Keita jog around Anfield for 4 years. 6. The farewell tour. Trent's final playlist. Now, all eyes are on May 11th. Tottenham at Anfield. Premier League trophy on the line. Trent's final bow. The vibes will be emotional and slightly awkward. Do you celebrate a title or cry because your fullback is about to become fluent in paella? Expect Anfield to become part farewell concert, part Premier League final, part group therapy session. Every crossfield ping will get a standing ovation. Every throw-in will be treated like a national holiday. And if he gets subbed off in the 89th minute, brace yourself for the kind of emotional meltdown usually reserved for Marvel character deaths. Klopp may be gone, but the tears are just beginning, and someone in the crowd will definitely try to start a slow chant that sounds suspiciously like "Please don't go." 6. The farewell tour. Trent's final playlist. Now, all eyes are on May 11th. Tottenham at Anfield. Premier League trophy on the line. Trent's final bow. The vibes will be emotional and slightly awkward. Do you celebrate a title or cry because your fullback is about to become fluent in paella? Expect Anfield to become part farewell concert, part Premier League final, part group therapy session. Every crossfield ping will get a standing ovation. Every throw-in will be treated like a national holiday. And if he gets subbed off in the 89th minute, brace yourself for the kind of emotional meltdown usually reserved for Marvel character deaths. Trent may be gone, but the tears are just beginning, and someone in the crowd will definitely try to start a slow chant that sounds suspiciously like "Please don't go." 7. What's next? Klopp's legacy. Slots puzzle. Liverpool now has to replace a homegrown legend, a tactical unicorn and the only defender whose assists caused literal jaw drops. Will it be Connor Bradley? Will it be Ola Aina? Or will Slot just reprogram Alexis McAllister into a right-back hybrid? And let's be honest, Arne Slot didn't sign up for Trent Vanishes, the sequel. He probably imagined building his system around Trent, not trying to replace him with a rotation of teenagers, wingers turned fullbacks, or whatever the transfer budget allows after someone inevitably overbids for Darwin Núñez. It's like buying a jigsaw puzzle labeled Liverpool 2025 only to open the box and find the biggest, shiniest piece missing, and a note that says, "Gone to Madrid, good luck." Replacing Trent is like replacing Google Maps with a printed brochure. Technically possible, but why? Slot's job now is like being handed a Ferrari with no wheels. Good luck, mate. Connor Bradley is good, but good is not Trent's outside the boot no-look switch pass to Salah. Liverpool losing Trent and their homegrown quota in one go? That's like deleting your resume and diploma on the same day. Closing thoughts. Trent's new chapter. Liverpool's heartbreak. So there you have it. One of Liverpool's most iconic sons is packing up his Scouse accent and heading for the Spanish sun. Will he thrive at Real Madrid? Probably. Will Liverpool recover? Eventually. Will the memes ever stop? Never. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Is Trent a legend chasing greatness, or just another chapter in Madrid's Premier League shopping spree? Hit that like button for every Trent assist that lives rent-free in your head. And don't forget to subscribe for more football therapy. See you next time, when someone else decides loyalty is overrated. And remember, if your childhood hero says he's just a normal lad from Liverpool, check if his passport's been stamped for Spain.